these are the levels I wanted to see price run into, but obviously it look like we're gonna be failing to do so. So we have Asia high, essentially like right here, or if you're going by APM, we have Asia low, then Asia high. Oh, let's just put this on. So Asia high and Asia low. That's what I meant, not this. Cause I see we came up here. So Asia high there and Asia low. So far we failing to take out either option. So I would have had preferred to see price run up as I was waiting for that since yesterday. I was even considering not even going live, but yeah, consolidated for a while. And it's because we had the news, which is why I had waited to 8:30 to go live rather than going live a little earlier than that, because I figured we were gonna chop like that or like this at least. So let me just go here. Like so, like that. All right, we have our 7:30 open. And we have our opening range. Starts from this. It's the low. Uh, Actually, this is the low here. That's the low right there. Then we have our 7:30 first presented gap there. So yeah, I knew figure we were gonna take off right at 8:30. But we did take out all this liquidity that was built up. We dropping down now. So this is in a sense, our Judas swing for the 7 a.m. market. But really, I want to see the push up higher. So all in all, this might end up trying to come down for Asia low while also tapping into this bullish inefficiency over here to then possibly want to push up for even like these highs in here for Asia high. And then we might continue. So we might do like a little seek and destroy kind of thing because this is like a large chop if you can look at this. So, and then we have this daily inefficiency in here that we could potentially reach into. Make this blue. Yeah, we're getting this quick kind of movement here. We have this bullish inefficiency, so really gonna see if we want to sweep out this low to then want to push up higher. right now, you see, this is our manipulation. Might be just manipulating inside it. This gap here, push up, take out Asia high before we might want to decide to take out Asia low and the rest of these lows. Unless we just um, push back into this gap or this open range level to then continue down. But it make more sense for me to just take it up to these smooth relative equal highs into the previous day wick. If I go to the daily chart, got this wick here. So I don't know, to be honest, this might just be some type of continuation instead of trading back into here because we've already essentially traded into it over here. And then and this is just building manipulation going into like maybe Friday or something. And so yeah, it's Wednesday. A little slow again, but it's completely fine. No, I don't know if we're gonna get anything afterwards. You know, we had that news, but it's completely fine. Looking like this August is like that kind of 1 to 2 trades a week for me, if that, right? Which is completely fine. But this is what I was looking at, all these lows getting swept out. So we'll see. Nothing really much going on this morning. I mean, this 8:30 news was, of course. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe sometimes 8:30 news blows my entire idea out of the water, which in this sense it didn't. It just really drew this one down, and I'm not really like, you know, wasn't really like up and down in one candle like how CPI is or something like that. Not really much on my end. So I guess the idea would be, yeah, no. I mean, could be running from that imbalance, even from the 15 minute. I guess this is the 15. I'm at the hourly. Yeah, hourly, like, All right. Yeah, I prefer to see get these lows taken out and then maybe do some like return back up to then want to go lower. That's the idea. See if we get it. And this is Monday. So either we gonna take this low out, either we already either we put the high end for Monday like last week and we're just gonna continue throughout the week to the downside. And if that's the case, then we just gotta wait for an opportunity to get on board. Like I'm gonna go. Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, I like that move. Let me get rid of this line. I was gonna put my deviation levels on, but I know for a fact we exceeded that. I'll put it on just so you can see it all. Yeah, way below that, overextended. Typically, I look for like a run like how we did here to here. Drop down, push up, and then turn back to the downside. So now we took out that 830 low. And then, mind you, we inside of that hourly inefficiency, but we got 4 minutes. I don't think we're gonna find nothing today though. I was thinking like after 8:30, because looking at this, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna chop for the morning. And we literally did do just that until, I mean, yeah, we had this move, which I wouldn't have been looking for anything yet. Once we drop down, push back into here, 8:30 news opens up, run to the midnight open, and then dropped. This already don't look like good price action, so let me see if this macro kind of kicks up to the upside. Once I leave Asia low, push up here, take out the highs, I mean, we could take out Asia low, but I wanted to see the highs taken out first and then drop. It's gonna be ideal outside this inefficiency. Uh, a lot of my stuff is like this. I don't know how to change this. No, I do, man. Like it being saved like this. I don't know why I keep doing it. So it's like, let me get rid of this. I'm like, is it possible that we want to come up for the 830 high or even an open range high? And we got them smooth relative equal highs all above it. So if we do run to that point, that is a area of interest. Yep, slow until 9:30 from the 8:30 news. It's typically what happens, which is why I delayed my stream today, but decided to hop on anyway. I want to try it out for after 8:30 instead. Probably what I'm gonna do from now on when it's like major 8:30 news. Yeah. Friday should be a little bit better, way more volatile for the pre-market, considering we have news. So we might want to make a little directional bias pre-market before 9:30 opens, and that being the continuation for the news on Friday. But we'll see. We're gonna plan that out as the days go by, and the possibilities and things like that. But yeah, yeah, this might be like another no trade day, but we'll see. Might extend the time a little bit. Might go to like 10 a.m. something like that. Probably do something like that. Yeah, extend the time from the 8:30. When it's 8:30 news, I usually just extend my time. See how this is moving. Man, honestly, if you can like trade news around funded accounts, I mean, even then, this wouldn't have been ideal. But once we run away from these key levels in the upper quadrant and the wick, yeah, some deep stuff to study. So all right, spending way too much time in here. More than likely, again, just waiting for 9:30. I do want to make sure we're not lagging or anything like that on this. Let me see, because sometimes my stuff be delayed. All right, let me double check. All right, we're all good. Could be working for that Asia low. It's typically what we like to do. After 8:30 news, range around until 9:30 open up. So that's some normal behavior. All right. So I mean, from a 15-minute perspective, we aren't really ranging as much, but on the 1 minute, obviously we are. It's one thing you have to keep in mind. Let's look at the 5 minute, or even like that 3 minute. Yeah, even at 3 minute. Looks too wicky. Too wicky like that, especially after a news candle. That's understandable. We really just drop down and sweep out all this liquidity that more than likely people in London was trying to buy. So definitely crashed and burned here and wiping them out. People who trade support and resistance, of course. This was a no-go. Again, ain't nothing wrong with support and resistance, but just saying, like, if you're looking at that level of support, buy, news comes out, boom. There's this inefficiency, but I do think when 9:30 open up, we more than likely just gonna surpass this area before maybe we decide to want to continue. At these levels up here is what I'll be watching. We don't get no clean setup in here, and I'll just wait. But Asia low sitting there. Mm, I mean, regardless, it's not a bad way to go long. Because again, Monday could be us putting in the low of the week before we decide to go higher. And we don't have to take out Asia low. So, um, go to 1 minute now. Maybe this looks a little bit better. We did have our larger pullback down, dropping to this wick. We left relatively below us, which I don't really know how I feel about that. But when we tap into a wick, That's also fine with me, but I think we closed body close to below it. But in this sense, I feel like it don't really matter because the 15-minute here split the previous candle low. This candle here failed to take out this candle low. We starting to push up higher. Then the 15-minute just closed right back above this inefficiency, while also tapping into that minor 15-minute one. So I guess you can really like look at it like that. But I don't really have anything here. All just waiting for 9:30. So we got 10 minutes for that. Patient pays, man. Pay. Patient pays. I'll put the pay. PP. Patient pays. And that P is just an upside down D. Okay. 6 more minutes. Here goes 9:30. See if we want to run for them highs. No bottom wick on this. Let's see if this turns out to be a rangy 9:30 market. We still within this range. I'll be back in trading into it. So this might be the point where we try to come down for Asia low and then make our way up higher. Mind you, we might want to keep that low intact here, the Monday low, and head higher. Which if that is the case, right, and we come up, let's say we come up here and get weak, we might come for the Asia low before we go higher, or we might come for the Monday low. We're gonna try to get back to this open range. Yeah, I figured we was gonna do this down to 9:30 period. Yeah, let's see what we got going on. Yeah, what's going on right now? Not much. Still ranging. Still consolidating, doing its thing. We did sweep out the open range high, which we failed to take out this candle high. So we left relatively high right there. So since we did since we took out the opening range high, we don't necessarily have to come for this, but we did edge it. So that is to keep that in mind. Do want to just like log out of here and we'll hop on paper for the 9:30. Only because I don't trade at 9:30 no more. I just want to really get a feel for it, see how it trades. But if we stay inside of this range at this point, then like we ain't taking out the low or the high up here. So it's like, do you really want to be involved in this? So that's why I'd rather see this high getting taken out or coming down and getting a low. Or for me, we're just gonna chop regardless of the situation. At least no long term trades. You probably have to like get in and then get out way before it even gets to the target because at some point it can just reverse. You can see the bodies up in here, but we closed above my key level and the midpoint of the open range gap. So this can ultimately just send price a little bit higher. Looking for price to come up to these relative highs. Just edged it there. I mean, if not, I can see why, because we're now back below, back above. This is not really ideal situation to get in my eyes, because again, we still within my key levels, and we haven't even taken out the low or the high. Edging is high. I want to see if the bodies. Like one thing I want to see if we close above it, if I can get like a little paper short in here to maybe target this minor high, unless we just completely just run it out. But I haven't traded 930 in a while, but I kind of want to trade based off of anticipation within my key levels. So that's kind of what. I mean, I'm happy to lose on this. It's a paper trade, ain't just want to look to try something out. And I'm not feeling to like press buttons or anything like that. It's just kind of want to practice like a new ideas and new models and things like that. And not even a new model, just really like adding to the model. But I do thinking this will go higher. Trying to see. Well, damn, can't even get the entry. It is what it is. But that's what I'm talking about. I was thinking about just going long here once I see like the bodies are like, once we, this one here close back above, boom. Like, that's what I've been looking for really all morning. Except we didn't want to do that. We wanted to wait until after 9:30, which is fine. So let's see if it work in this lower range in here, and then probably look for some short plays. Might want to come for that. So if we run into these lower quadrants, then we know we ran out them highs over here. Then we'll be trading in some minor inefficiencies in there. Um, how many trades? We are expanding, but I expect that to happen. I really want to see if we reach this, but see what we getting here, man. We got back below that. I kind of want to try this short. Wait, let me make sure I'm not on my. Okay. Just cause I don't like trading past 9:30. This could be an easy chop. Let's say if I was like really trading this though, I do like. Let me see how we react. I mean, it don't even matter how many contracts I go in on here. I'll just do two though, for the sake of it. I mean, if we reject off of this, which is the midnight open, then I'll go short, try it out. If not, we just gonna wrap it up. I want to see it get weak in this area. I don't want to see this stay strong. All right, I want to see us try to work back below. Well, since we ran off of this level here and the body stand above it, and we now looking like we're gonna run higher, then I'll be looking for this point and then looking for the short play. How about I wrap this up from here though? Honestly, no point in looking at this, but yeah, we did close above. But I was looking at this level here to possibly looking to go short. And then, well, not just going short off of that, but you know what I mean. I want to see all the displacement and things of that nature. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here though. Ain't no point of looking at this no more, as there's nothing else to really look at. So I'm gonna call it a day.